You're listening to the PermaGlitched Gaming Podcast, episode 23 of Season 2. If you hear something you'd like to see from this podcast, be sure to visit our YouTube. Alrighty, welcome everybody to PermaGlitched Gaming Podcast, episode 22 of Season 2. I think is where we're at.
Oh my god, there's so many
22, 23?
There's so many 2.
20, I don't know.
That's a lot. Anyway, so awesome day today, I would say.
Yeah, very
We're
exciting.
I woke up too
Hot
early.
off of the PS5 event hosted by Sony.
I woke up too
pretty
early
dope.
still.
It was really good, and that console though was sexy as fuck. Let me tell you now.
Yeah, it is a fucking good ass looking console.
Joe has a chubby like this big.
Joe popped a boner multiple times today.
Joe, don't. First of all, Joe, you're white, so no. Second of all, don't make yourself sound.
What is that? The
That's
body?
the actual size, but okay.
In his imagination, yes.
I'm actually being very truthful right now.
Weird flex, but okay.
Exactly.
All right, so we've got a lot to talk about today with the PS5 launch trailer, or not the launch trailer, but the PS5 reveal of the actual console, and then all of the games that they announced. I've got 2.5 pages worth of notes
There were
just
so
on the games.
so many to count.
Oh my gosh. And I would say, once again, Sony has come out and shown why they are the console that is best for exclusives.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what we saw today was PS5 exclusive stuff. There will be some stuff that we already know is coming to the other consoles, but there's a lot of stuff that's exclusive, and all of it looked freaking amazing.
That Unreal.
Joe in his
Joe.
infinite generosity has already offered to buy the team PS5.
No.
So you can expect lots of content from the
I am not.
team on
I
the
am not
PS5
freaking Mr. Beast. Okay, I am not Mr. Beast.
That man
I
seems
wish
like
I
he just has
was.
money out-
But
I was watching a couple of his videos. It just seems like he has money just literally coming out of his ass.
oh come no.
No,
They got
I mean
Disney
like
Gold.
Are you talking about Mr. Beast?
Mr.
Yeah.
Beast, not you.
Oh, yeah. He does have money.
Yeah, that
His
man.
money's spun around.
That man pisses gold, basically.
But he's also very generous too.
So much
He
money.
is
Oh
very
yeah, he's super generous, dude. But okay, so I basically got all the games in order that they were revealed here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I got 2.5 pages. Some of them we're excited about. Some of them were my notes are literally WTF because we just don't know what the fuck is going on.
So true.
Yeah. That's so the first one that we saw that they launched the event off with was the new Spider-Man game. And
Spider-Man,
we're going
Miles
to be-
Morales.
Exactly. We're going to be playing as Miles Morales in this game.
Yep.
Which means that this is the Spider-Verse Spider-Man, right?
Well, I think
Interesting.
Miles was from the Ultimates universe in the comics, and then he was like transferred over to the
No, he still has his
616 of the Marvel comics.
No, he still has his own universe.
Yeah,
It's just
well,
the whole
yeah.
Spider-Verse thing.
Well, I'm saying
he's
that's
from
where he,
six-
like,
No, he's from Earth 63, something like that.
yeah, that's the Ultimates universe.
But he's not main
That's where he
continuity.
like first originally came from as a character.
No,
but
he's-
yes,
I don't know, but I'm saying he's still there. He's
Yes,
crossed
yeah.
over, but he's still there.
yeah. But yeah, anyways, the video game Spider-Man universe, it's its like own universe, obviously, and Miles is in there, and yeah, we're gonna be playing as him. And
he was teased in the first game.
Okay,
yes,
here's a question, because I don't know a lot about the lore behind Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Do all of the Spider-Mans exist in New York City?
Some form of it, yes.
somewhat, yes.
Now, we're about 2 years removed from the last Spider-Man game, right? Roughly, I think.
Yeah.
Around there.
Yep.
Now, that's a lot more time than, say, between Far Cry 5 and Far Cry New Dawn, which we got into an argument over.
Mm-hmm.
Far Cry and
What?
that Far Cry DLC game? Yeah.
Yeah, that big old DLC, $40.
That DLC game, yep.
All right, we're getting away
That
from
literally
the point.
it's $40. That's
We're
literally
getting away from the point. Shut up.
That's literally what the price of DLC is for the most part. So yeah, you gotta play the DLC.
You didn't
game.
need
But
to
anyway,
make another disc and another game for that.
nope, it could just be like $40. Download it here.
See how Jake's face is so red right now?
I've got a headache today too. So it doesn't matter. Like we got off that show, and I'm like, wow, my head really hurts. Anyway,
It must
We're
have been like
about-
the little Orbeez, like little materials that
we'll
were
talk,
forming it.
we'll
to
talk
the-
about that in a minute. I got to stay focused on this point real quick.
Okay.
We'll talk about my Orbeez in my son's swimming pool in a second.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about that.
So we're about 2 years removed from the last Spider-Man game, which received a phenomenal amount of praise, went over really well. People loved the game.
It was amazing.
Very amazing.
Given that, obviously, each of the Spider-Men are set in some form of New York City, what are we expecting out of this one as opposed to the one that we just got?
We get to see Green Goblin this time around. Or
Is that
Venom
confirmed?
Goblin. There was like a very small teaser at the very end of the game where there was like, if I'm remembering, like some Green Goblin or Venom sort of situation.
Okay, so Jose, did you play this last Spider-Man game?
Yes, I did.
Were there I'd never heard a bunch about it, but were there the traditional quote unquote Spider-Man supervillains
Yes, there was.
in that one?
It
Okay,
was
who did we
based
see
off
in
of the Sinister Six? Because and spoilers for people who haven't played it. So you fight Vulture. I forget if you fight Rhino, but I believe you do.
You do face off against Rhino.
Rhino, Electro, you fight against the Taskmaster. There's this underlining story with Doc Ock because he's technically the final villain in the main storyline before the DLC stuff. Check who else do you fight?
Kingpin at the very beginning.
Yeah, Kingpin. You get him arrested, and what's his Negative Man. So
Okay, so those are all supervillains that I've heard of, but don't know well.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know Green Goblin because that was in like the first Spider-Man movie. I'm just like,
because
I just don't want this to become a cut and paste game because there's so much potential for Spider-Man games.
Oh,
I would hate to see that happen. You know,
Miles does get bit by the spider. He kind of tells Peter in the last game, but he doesn't fully go into it. And then he realizes. I think Peter eventually realizes what's going on, and then he tries to help him out. I know there's the story between him and Aunt May. I don't know if Peter will go away this time, or maybe he'll die like in the Spider-Verse movie. So we'll just have to wait and see, to be honest.
That's true enough. If it's gonna play out kind of like Spider-Verse, then okay, I'm all aboard, because Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, I should say, is a great film.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Yep.
I've shown it to Braxton, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it.
You need to, man. There's like a lot
I
of
do.
crazy things that
It's
happen.
pretty good. The animation is good. The voice acting is good.
You guys want to see
Nicholas-
what's in the box?
Nicholas Cage just did Noir
What's in the
Spider-Man.
box? What's in the box?
It says ass on the side of it.
Oh my god, it does say ass. Holy
So in the
shit.
box, there's ass, people.
That ass.
Oh no, that is literally what it says. It's not.
I'm not making it up. It's not ass. It's just the word.
Kicks ass. I thought it was like just like a bad cut on the tape or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like it says ass.
Ooh, I got a sticker. And a coaster. Sweet tits.
My tooth. Oh, I gotta get this tooth taken care of.
So this is I've got a coaster for my desk. We ordered some stuff for our community on a sale. That is basically our first line of merch for you guys. We kind of teased it, and now we're here. Excuse me, to reveal it. We ordered you guys. Well, we didn't order you guys. We ordered everybody. Little keychains.
Yeah.
Oh, they came out pretty good.
They came out pretty good, I would say, with the logo. It looks really good. So there's a protective film on it. Looks. I don't know. This one looks
Very
weird.
nice.
Let me see if I can get the protective film off.
Do you really want to, though, right now?
Well, it says protective film to prevent
Are you
scratch.
supposed to take it off?
Yeah, there's a little thing in here that says to take it off, but I'm trying to figure out where it is.
Story of Jake's life.
Yeah. Anyway, so next game was Gran Turismo, but nobody really cares about them, so we're gonna glance over
I
them.
care about Gran Turismo because I actually
Do
like
you
the
really?
Gran Turismo series. Yes,
really?
I actually love Gran Turismo series
Why?
because it's just fun to play, and I like the way the cars
Got
look.
it.
It does look impressive
Looks-
in visual wise now, like having
Because
more.
I
on the
remember the
dashboard.
whole controversy for Gran Turismo, what,
God
5?
damn.
It took so long to come
Yeah.
out. PS3
that
or
looks-
whatever it was.
I got the film off. It looks even better now.
Oh yeah.
But
Obviously, it's all backwards for you because it's in the camera, but
no, it's not.
No,
No,
it's not. Not for
It's
us.
not. No,
no.
You
no.
make them out that way.
It looks
Jake, every time?
backwards to me.
Mm, you look backwards.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay. Anyway, they look really good, and we'll be selling these to our community members. We have a limited supply. We only got 50. So
Sell them. Get them while they're hot.
hit us up in the Discord if you want one.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so anyway. So yeah.
It's like I
Gran
like the
Turismo.
Forza games. I love the Forza games.
Joe and I were talking because your computer shit the bed when you watched this trailer. It honestly, it looks like
You were saying it was like Need for Speed. Like one thing
okay.
is-
Well, the menu navigation looked like
Yeah.
Need for Speed 2.
Somewhat.
But the actual gameplay that we saw looked a lot like Forza Horizon right now. Like I would have. I mean, and I didn't have a 4K monitor, so I don't know how good it really looks. But Forza Horizon 4 and Gran Turismo, they look like they're about on the same level.
There's a little bit few tweaks like with the dashboard, like seeing everything from like all the gauges and like actually seeing like a video camera.
That was very cool, yeah.
Over there. And just like visuals driving around, it does look cool. It's not really up my alley because I'm not in the racing games,
Yeah.
but I can say it has some quality to it.
Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted, I think, was my last the last racing game I enjoyed, I would say. No.
I enjoyed me some Forza Horizon 4.
I haven't. Well, I mean, to be fair, I never played Forza Horizon 4 because I just couldn't get into it. We need to do a video on that Battle Royale version they have on there.
I did. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
But it's you can definitely get confused in there if you don't know where your
Going.
car is. No, not so much you don't know where they're going, because they actually the way they do it is you have a rival within the battle royale, and you have to knock them out, and then you get another rival, and so on and so forth. So
that actually sounds pretty dope. That sounds very Burnout.
Yeah,
but you have to get from. There's a circle, and obviously the circle gets smaller and stuff as you're trying to knock out your opponent. Like you're still going against everybody, but you have a specific opponent and stuff. You know, and then because they can take your car. So
the rival.
Wait, do they hijack it GTA style?
No, oh my gosh. No,
that
there's
one other game.
You can find cars throughout the map that are better, but if somebody comes like and rams you, I think, and does something else, they can take your car. That's how they knock you out. Stuff. So I had like this Jeep with like these monster truck wheels type thing, and I ended up like knocking 2 people out and stuff. Now you don't have to use their car. I think it gives you an option if you want to, but it's pretty cool though. But
okay,
that sounds pretty dope. Oh, I guess we should address the biggest news that everyone's probably wondering about GTA.
GTA 5 again.
GTA 5 is going to PS5
again. But at least they're giving you.
I could not expect that.
We should title this YouTube video GTA 6 official trailer.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? Why not? Get them clickbaits in.
Get some fucking views, man.
GTA 6.
I do like what they're doing, though. I kind of wonder if they'll implement that to the Xbox version, because they're giving basically you guys from now until the game actually launches next year.
Yeah, like
you get $1 million a month.
$1 million each month. That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
That's free fucking real estate right there, bro.
Real estate, car, whatever you want. You don't even play it. You uninstalled it.
Of course I'm not going to play it again.
I don't know why you uninstalled it. It's chaotic mayhem at its funnest, and you should be like, yeah.
Did you claim it? Did you claim it on Epic?
Yeah, of course I claimed it. Okay. If we're gonna do something else with it, then okay.
Well, and now he's got his external hard drive finally, so we can reinstall it, and it won't be a big deal.
After quote, and I quote, out of spite and bitchiness. Quote. Wasn't out of spite and bitchiness. It's actually out of necessity.
It was your bitching. Both of you.
Yeah, we were bitching because you needed to get it out of necessity.
And the spite part was only because there was no more TVs. Because let's dial it back.
We told you what to do with the TVs. Stop going physical store because your store.
The origin of the story is that Joe had to finger his TV.
The funny thing is, Joe will be putting away the TVs and be like, "Oh, there's no TVs there."
Look, my TV wasn't working for 3 days.
TV
I was bad. You shut the fuck up.
Let him tell his story.
And, I was going to my own store to try to get TVs, looking online and all that sort of shit. Everything was being sold out left and right, and I was getting pissed. So I was just like, you know what? Since I'm working on TV for a while, might as well get that external hard drive so I can do like more videos and like watch Hulu and Netflix on my PC. But then this motherfucker right over here, my TV, my 10-year-old TV, decided to like finally fucking work. So the universe provides me with good luck now that I have a hard drive and my TV works now. So there.
For now.
So basically what you're saying, Joe, is your TV took me and Jose's side and forced you to buy a hard drive.
It gained some kind of sentience.
Pretty much, it did.
And it's probably going to kill me, like you guys said. It's pretty much Skynet.
Gonna fall right on his head and trying to sleep, or his foot.
They're probably just gonna fall on him, given his room size.
Well, if it falls on his head, then yeah.
It's not it's not a big TV. It's like 20-inch TV.
Let's talk the next game.
How the fuck do you play anything on the 20-inch TV?
It's surprising.
You should have seen him try to fit it through his door.
Oh my god! Yet there are flat screen options available for at least starting around like $200 on like Best Buy and stuff. You can order it online and have it delivered to your house.
We're not. So I'm still going to use that TV until it fucking dies. When
he moves out, he'll buy a bigger TV.
He's never moving out.
Yes, I will. You
No,
shut
he
up.
won't. Your
Shut
mother
up.
has-
He's gonna
your mother's
he's gonna
already-
buy me. He's gonna buy me a new house and a PS5 this year.
His mom's already
fuck off.
planning the day he
You
says.
wish.
Listen, his mom is planning the day he says, "Look, mom, I'm going to move out." Okay, dear, whatever. As he's sleeping, she's fucking bolting his door, so that way he can't go anywhere. He's gonna try to get the windows. They're gonna be painted from the outside, and he's gonna fucking screw them in too. She's gonna fucking create like a little doggy door. The
See him
only thing that
thinking
can
about it right
slip
now?
through,
He's
the only thing
trying to
that can
make sure
slip through is food. And then she's gonna hand him a pan, like go to the bathroom in there, I'll empty it out. Some fucking Silence of the Lambs shit with Joe.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyway, so
And
we're
then-
gonna go back.
and then-
We're gonna go
no,
back
I'm not-
to the
I'm
games
not-
now.
I'm not wishing ill will, but then Joe's mom will pass away. He won't know because he's trapped in this room.
Mom,
They'll find him like 10 years
I
later.
get like some weird Stockholm syndrome after that. After like she passes somehow, and I'm still in here. It's like, where's Joe at? I'm just like yelling out in a dry voice, "Help me! Help me!"
it's gonna be like he's gonna have like a weekly check-in with us, and his mom's gonna have him reading from a script.
I am fine. How are you today, Jacob and Jose?
Oh my god, I get like a robotic voice that forces me to be like all casual and whatnot. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so speaking of robots,
And then the bombs drop, then it's Fallout, and Joe's like, "Yes, I'm free."
but I'm dead.
I don't know. I'd probably still be trapped in there knowing my luck.
Oh, sure, you might.
You would become an NPC. You'd
It
be
would
like one of
become
those
a-
skeletons on the toilet that we find.
I meld inside the toilet and become sentient around the toilet.
If the bombs ever go off and I die in a nuclear explosion, the last place I want to be is on the toilet.
No,
Because somebody's gonna find some explorer in the universe is gonna find me and say, "Oh, this poor bastard died on the toilet." There's his, radioactive shit right there. Because I didn't finish. I didn't even have time to wipe. Fucking bullshit.
your skeleton's like this.
Yeah.
Like, Have you end up being a ghoul?
It's
I'm
continu-
grumpy because I never got to wipe my ass before
His
the bombs
quest is
dropped.
you have to find a roll of toilet paper for his quest, but nobody can find
You
it.
can't find the toilet paper anymore because COVID 27 had to happen
Anyway,
during that time.
COVID-27. Oh my god.
so
So
new
robot,
Ratchet
you
and
would
Clank
say.
game.
Yes,
Fucking excited for that.
it looks really good.
So says the man who swore off console. Now he has to go get a console.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of pissed.
Yeah, he is the way to go. I buy
Like,
everything just
I
to have
love
it.
playing on PC, but I'm seeing all of these because, like I've told you guys before, I grew up on PlayStation.
yes.
Okay, so a lot of my early nostalgia memories of gaming have to do with PlayStation titles like Spyro and Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that.
God,
So
I can't
we
believe
got-
like, back then you were making fun of me of wanting to get a PS5. Though I was shoved that big
PS3.
finger up my ass. But now
Well, we
you're
were-
telling me that you were a PS fanboy, and now you're the one who needs to
Oh,
shove
okay.
that shit up your ass.
We were
Two
making
times.
fun of you. We were making fun of you for that
Oh.
because it triggered you.
It did
And
trigger me.
Whenever we found something that just made you angry, we just kept pushing that button. Okay. Plus, we were in like 8th grade. We were all hopped up on Mountain Dew Voltage, and
You're
it
all
was-
up in that Halo 3.
I shit blue for the next 2 days after that. Okay.
The last time I did that was
I
when
drank so much goddamn voltage that night. I was
Yeah.
shitting blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had insomnia
dude.
for like the entire day. I couldn't even.
That's Jake. That's
I
Jacob.
think by the time it was like 8:00
I do.
in the morning that day when we started giving you shit for that, and I think you threw a fit and you went home.
I think
I think you got mad.
I think I did.
Dang it. Jake's like, there goes my only other friend. Well, Mr. Pillow,
Because
you
I
know
wasn't,
time
really
it is.
even, I wasn't even really good friends with the other guy.
Yeah.
Just went over to his house and we played Halo sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but yeah, continue.
as like
Dude.
it was bad. It was bad.
Okay.
But as somebody who grew up on PlayStation, Ratchet and Clank was really our first introduction to shooters as we know them. You know, and me and my brother, we loved them. We played them. We played Ratchet and Clank nonstop. We played all the titles.
Till your daddy found out they were from the devil.
No. By that point,
And he get that console out of there. Gave you a bibble.
gave me a bibble. Now, by that point, we were too far into the ecosystem. He couldn't get rid of it anymore.
He's like, I lost my son.
He should have done that when we.
Dear Lord, my sons are going to hell, but my daughter, maybe she's.
No, she's definitely going to hell.
Did turn out.
She's definitely going to hell.
Like, oh, they're going my kids.
My whole family's going to hell. I mean, my mom might make it, but the rest of us are fucked.
Except for your daddy.
Damn. Anyway, so seeing this game was really exciting.
There's no restart button after you go to hell. You can't start over again.
Well, I mean,
You need to upload.
You can just start over as Doom Guy.
Yeah, that's true. See, that's a win-win.
Now they'll look at him like, he's too scared of stuff. Nope, next.
When I die, I want to like be given the option, right? So like,
You're gonna come back.
If by some fucking
janitor.
miracle, I'm like, I'm going to heaven. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like, can you give me some dope ass armor and a shotgun and send me to hell?
They're gonna look at you like, nah.
Wait, are you serious? You really want to go down there? Look, God, this is my power fantasy, okay? I have so much big dick energy that I just need.
You're gonna be like the one game that I have called Visceral Cleanup
Joe's
Service.
gonna pull out the bottle of body armor smoothie and see. You see this? This is my big dick energy.
Well, we'll see what we can do for you, Mr. Foreign.
Motherfuckers.
I get the super shotgun and I'm just like ready. Let's go, bitches!
You two will be like the game I have
5
where
seconds later, I'm dead.
you're the cleanup crew after everything's happened. I love that game. It's called Visceral Cleanup Service. It's like,
Oh, is that the lore behind it?
no, well, yeah, the game is you're a janitor, you're a cleanup crew, and you got to basically clean up after the hero does his stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to clean up the place, from the body. It's fucking hilarious. On the blood, like you go into one level, it's like there's so much blood. I'm like, ugh. So you got the mop bucket, you got to clean it, and then you have a portable incinerator for the leftover body parts to incinerate and stuff.
Is that a VR game or no?
No, it's a game. It's just a regular game. I
might get that.
I brought
Yeah,
it when it was on
that's
sale. It's
interesting.
hilarious. Well, if we're still Steam sharing, you might be able to download it. I don't know.
I don't know if we are. We might need to reset it.
Oh. But
Anyway, so new Ratchet and Clank game called Rift Apart is coming. Takes place after Into the Nexus.
Yep.
It looks fucking great. They showed some actual gameplay and some of the new mechanics and stuff. And
yeah, you notice somebody
cool.
wasn't complaining about gameplay and shit this time.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, there was so much gameplay in that.
Talk about you.
Wait, what?
You weren't complaining this time. Oh,
Because there was so much gameplay.
It was
They-
actual-
it was, but it was also still from early demos and stuff.
Yeah, but it was actual gameplay. It wasn't cinematic.
There's an idea going on. It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
All right, Joe. All right, so Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Yep.
Looks good. It looks like there was I don't want to say there's another Lombax in this
Yes,
story.
there was like a female white.
Which I don't think we've run into any other Lombaxes in the storyline, have we?
I don't remember there being another one besides Ratchet.
To
my knowledge, at least.
I think there was.
Is that like his grandpa though?
I don't think it's been such a long time. I can't say definitively yes or no. Because I thought we ran into a few.
But no, this new character is definitely, well, I just said it, new. So we haven't.
Unless she's the female version of him from another
It probably
dimension.
Probably is from a different dimension because game's all about dimensions and all that, especially in like terms of the gameplay.
So I've got a Ratchet and Clank wiki here. It says the Lombax race is a reoccurring species in Ratchet and Clank, yada yada yada. Lombaxes were once revered as heroes after defeating the Kragmites in the Great War. However, a surviving Kragmite, Emperor Tachyon, I'm sure that's not how you pronounced it, has since banished them from the universe. It is now thought to be a mostly extinct race, and the only Lombaxes seen in the series are Ratchet, Angela Cross, and Alistair Azimuth. However, an unidentified female Lombax appears in the reveal trailer for Rift Apart.
Okay, so yeah.
So let me see who these other two are. See if I recognize them. Okay, so Angela Cross is a support character in the Going Commando title. And then Alistair is the Praetorian Guard Elder Councilman from A Crack in Time.
Okay.
Childhood friend of Ratchet's father, apparently. So yeah, there's only been, right now we only know of 3, and this other one is the 4th unknown character. So,
be a good platformer. They were always good games.
Ratchet and Clank has never disappointed me. Well, no, I'll say A Crack in Time, I think, was too short. I didn't think it was a long enough game.
I don't remember Nexus being like good reviewed at all for when that game came out.
Yeah, Nexus wasn't particularly great, but it wasn't bad.
And they had the movie.
And then there was like the remastered movie tie-in
for
the first game, and people liked it. Not so much.
I still want to go. I still want to go watch that. I had to remember to do that.
Surprised it's not on Netflix or Hulu.
Yeah, I know, right?
It could be. Just
have to like look it up at some point.
Yeah.
Taking care of it right now.
We gotta look up other games right now.
$3.99 on YouTube.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Oh.
You can buy it on iTunes and stuff too, but it's only got a 21% from Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow, it was really that bad.
Yeah.
And again,
it's another video game movie. What do you expect?
It's probably just too, but whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, so we had Project Athea, which is a new IP
from Square Enix.
And it was one of those WTF games.
I
wasn't enough to really be able to tell what it was.
I'm thinking that it's gonna turn into Final Fantasy 16. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe.
No, I don't see them doing 16 anytime soon. Considering they're finishing the remaster of 7. Yeah, I remember this is only part 1. God knows how many parts.
Probably a different team though that they're doing each of those projects with.
Why would they call it Project Athea though? I've never known a game to launch with like a project name. Them do a reveal trailer for it with that project name.
Was that the tech demo?
I think it was the Ninja one.
I don't know. It wasn't the tech demo. It was.
It kind of looked like it when she was in the mountain part.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it was from them entirely. It was just a tech.
No, I'm just saying that one part looked like it, so I wouldn't be surprised. Or who knows? Joe might be knowing them. They might just pull out. Hey, look at this Final Fantasy
Because usually in every PS5, like, not PS5, like every PlayStation console, Final Fantasy somehow just comes across into coming in the at the start of each new console for any Final Fantasy that comes around that time, to my knowledge. Like,
I can see. Yeah.
for one was Final Fantasy VII. 2, the big thing that came out was Final Fantasy X. 13, which nobody.
Well, no, because PlayStation got 7, 8, and 9.
Well, no, I get that, but it was just like when
And
a console first
PlayStation
starts
2
out.
got 10, and then they got 11, which is the MMO.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
And that
saying
was-
like all the games didn't like come out like all the other ones. I'm just saying at the start of each new console, there's like a Final Fantasy that comes around. That's sort
I
of
think-
launch that starts out.
Yeah, I get
I
you.
see
what
what
you're
you're
saying.
saying.
Where did 12 go to?
It was for PS2.
I don't even remember 12. What was 12 about?
It was kind of weird, that one. It was a very political-esque sort of drama.
Oh, yeah.
It still had,
There's
it
12,
still
the
had,
Zodiac
like,
Age or whatever that.
yeah. Well, that's
They were
what
like kind of a medieval type setting ish.
medieval
I know what you-
flight sort of thing.
Yeah.
It played like kind of like an MMO look sort of feel with free
And,
movement.
yeah, but it wasn't. That was like the first one that you didn't have to the monster fighting system. You didn't have to. It wasn't a random encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't.
Just
A random encounter.
free
Yeah.
movement, stuff like that.
Gotcha. All right, so moving on. We got a couple new IPs up next. Stray.
Yeah.
Hey, want your
What?
cat simulators? There you are.
Did you ever want to be a cat with
I'm allergic to
cybernetic
cats.
implants in a world of no humans and only robots?
The only
Now,
time
This is
I
the
actually,
game for you.
the only time I enjoyed cats of whatever was Samurai Pizza Cats. Yes, it's an anime. Go look it up. It was crime fighting cats.
Oh
who
my
worked for
god, I
pizza.
remember that.
I love
I
that
know what
show.
you're talking about.
It was on for one season. They had toys, but it was pizza. It was cats who
I was
made
gonna say,
pizza.
where did the pizza come in?
There was no people. Everything was animals. and stuff.
Pizza.
That was their day job. Their day job was they made pizza, and then they were also crime fighters when the mayor called. they launched. The pizza had this cannon on top of the building. They got launched out of there.
Wait. How could they stay in business if they're like doing fighting crime? But
Because
like,
there was more than 3 of them. The main 3 were always the one fighting crime. They had other ones, but they always had somebody in the shop doing the pizza. So yeah.
Okay, that's
ridiculous.
It was great. You guys keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay, so yeah, basically, Stray. It was more of a cinematic. We didn't see any gameplay for it, but it's literally you play the part of a cat with
it's
some
assumed
kind of.
to be that you are, but yeah, it kind of.
It looked like there was some kind of cybernetic implant on its back, and it's a world with no humans, all robots.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But like when I say that though, like the robots are acting as humans.
Yeah,
and it's it's super weird, dude. Do you think like the humans just uploaded their consciousness to the robots?
Who knows? They probably did. They probably did. Like if the world became so crappy to the point it's like, hey, let's get
all the robots. It's not like it was an apocalypse and the robots are the only ones left. It's like the robots are running around the world as
doing
if they are. They're doing the human things,
like living basically. So it's like they could.
Like you saw homeless ones. You saw ones with houses. There were ones that were in different states of repair or disrepair. There were some that had spray paint or like tattoos on them and kind of a thing.
Yeah.
it was interesting. So I don't know. I don't know how to say about that one.
We'll have to keep a lookout for that just to see.
Might be a good little underground game for us to cover.
Mm-hmm.
So next up we had Returnal, which is another new IP.
Yeah.
Which is what's that?
What a name, Returnal.
I like it. I like it.
I don't know how I feel about the name of it, but Return and Eternal, Returnal. It's like, okay, that seems right in what's going on in this situation, because you play as some sort of astronaut woman that
I'm pretty sure astronaut is non-gendered, Joe. I don't think you had to add woman in there.
Yeah, sorry, but it's an astronaut. We're cutting that out.
This is live, Joe.
Who is an astronaut?
Yes.
Anyways,
she landed on this planet, and somehow it's messing up with her mind, and it's becoming some sort of situation where it's playing a roguelike shooter, I guess.
Very Dead Space-y.
Very Dead Space sort of situation, what's going on.
That was the one by the writer from Dead Space.
We'll have to look that up at
Yeah, it was very horror centered. It was interesting because what we saw out of the cinematics points to a very large overarching story to this adventure. But with this kind of hinting at almost like a time loop kind of a situation, where you die, I guess, or something happens and you come back. And I don't know, because she frequently mentioned how it was she kept coming back. She couldn't escape from it.
And the planet was becoming more like her, or she was becoming more like the planet in some sort of aspect, some type of memory sharing, or how
something like that. Yeah,
life is becoming more revolved around her presence, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It's interesting, intriguing.
Looking to see if I can find more info on here, but it looks like everybody else is kind of unsure, but it's definitely, you're in a crash, die in an attack, come back to life. It's a cycle.
Yeah. She did say that it was a never-ending cycle, and she wanted to get out of that loop.
Yeah. Super weird. But it looks like it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can come up, what comes out of it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a Little Big Planet game announced, which is it's a platformer game. Seems a lot like we said. It looks a lot like Mario Odyssey.
Yep.
So, and they abandoned the 2D platformer and go for more of a 3D
trick sort of look.
Yeah. So that'll be nice. Kind of trying to glaze through here now. Destruction All Stars is a new IP coming that actually looks really fucking good.
That looks like a friendlier version of Twisted Metal.
Yeah, it was.
If that's not being that too accurate for what's going on.
Yeah, I mean Twisted Metal in the aspect that there's cars with different abilities and they're all in a demolition derby against each other, basically.
They're convicted murderers, though. Is what they are.
Twisted Metal, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about this one.
No, we don't.
This one seems more like a professional sports event.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting the vibe of. That it is professional sport going on.
Yeah, it looked really cool. It looks like a really fun team game to play. I'm not. Again, it was only a cinematic. We didn't have any gameplay or anything like that, so it's hard to make an accurate judgment. But it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yep.
Let's see. Ember Lab is launching a Kena Bridge of Souls game with the cute little characters in that one. That actually looks. I bet if I showed Brittany that game, she would be excited to play it. Because
she would be like freaking out, just like saying,
"Oh, absolutely, she would be."
Tiny people.
Oh god.
She would absolutely.
And you, there's like beautiful environments, and you face off against like some ghost-looking creature guys, and yeah.
Looks like this might be a PS5 timed exclusive. Yes,
Timed exclusive.
It's a timed exclusive.
Which game?
The Kena Bridge of Spirits. We don't have a release date confirmed yet, but it's saying it is going to be a timed PS5 console exclusive, which means it's going to come to the other consoles eventually. Kind of like how.
Who's saying it's good?
I've
timed console, because this is published by Sony. If it's published by Sony, it will not be on another.
Oh, it'll be like full on exclusive, except if it only goes into the PC.
That's about it. That PC I don't count so much per se. It's like the gray line. But according to this, the developers Ember Lab, the publishers are Sony Interactive Entertainment. They will not.
Okay.
Will not be on another console.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, or maybe.
Okay. Well, they're not supposed to like do anything for like the PS4s like anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I say if anything, maybe the PS4, but that's like Spider-Man. Spider-Man will never be on another console. PC maybe. Those games are those because that's one. It's owned by Sony. Spider-Man is owned by Sony.
Well, like Sony just allowed Horizon Zero Dawn to go to PC.
It's gonna be soon enough.
That's what I'm saying. If anything, it'll be PC.
Yeah.
The only exclusion to this is right now that we know of is I think it's MLB 2021.
Yeah, that's gonna be all.
The only exclusion that they will on other consoles.
It's gonna be on all consoles and PCs for that one. You could see sweat coming out of the players. Ain't that
was 2K21, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else about it being a timed exclusive. It was just that one article from a company I didn't even know. Okay, so moving on. Anyway, that game was an interesting looking game about
just like
character battling rot, I guess, in a forest ecosystem.
Yeah, that's yeah. I'd say so.
I think the cute little characters are what's going to drive the sales on that one. Because that was
little mini figurines and plushies for those little things.
Oh my
I
gosh,
can definitely see
they're going to sell like fucking crazy. Let's see. Should we talk about the Dinosaur High School Dating Simulator?
No, we're not going to talk about that. I felt like that was a waste.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
I don't know. I
feel like it's going to be like a.
It's for the dinosaur furries. They're into that.
It's going to be like a point and click something type. I don't know. Whatever. Next.
So if you want to learn more about that game,
they're going to live until the meteor hits and this month.
Exactly. Like we all know how it's going to end.
Technology though, guitars and shit.
Yeah, they were probably realizing, we're going to die because of this fucking meteor that's about to strike.
They had modern technology and shit. You're not listening to me.
They're still gonna die. This ain't the Legend of Zelda.
Take their technology.
This ain't Link when he's trying to reverse the fucking thing for Majora's Mask, and the stuff never happens.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
Just beat the game. None of that never happens.
Just like this game.
Anyway, the game is called Goodbye Volcano High. So it
just sounds like fucking one of those.
It was. Oh my gosh! It had everything. everything that every other high school dating simulator has ever had is in this game, from what we can tell, except that you're a dinosaur, but you're a teenage dinosaur. That's
not for nothing. This type of game shouldn't even be put out on the PS5 because graphically it just looks.
I would have expected it to be like a PC sort of thing.
usually they are,
or Switch game.
Yes, yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Trash.
It's a game. Jesus Christ.
Why are you judging so hard, bro?
We don't even know what the game is yet.
Because I don't want to play
it's probably going to be like a
high school dinosaur simulator. If I want to do that, I would have made one myself on the RPG Maker or something. I don't want to see this on a next-gen console.
Oh my god, it is on Steam. It's on Steam.
Oh, is it on Steam?
Really?
It's on Steam.
that's where it belongs. It doesn't belong on a next-gen console.
Afterwards. I'm really
Wait, is it purchasable or is it already out on Steam, just getting ported over to the PS5?
It's on. It's not released till 2021.
Okay, what is the Steam?
Okay, let me read this for you from Steam. Fang is a typical 18-year-old dinosaur. They're more concerned about their band going viral than they are about what happens after graduation, but they're about to have much bigger problems. Will they find time to figure themselves out? Can they balance a potential apocalypse and a budding romance? During hard times, what do we do?
Apocalypse, romance, fucking seeing if their dino balls drop yet?
It sounds so similar.
Her life was strange. It was like, wasn't it like she was trying to find out what happened to her sister and like that?
No, it wasn't anything like that.
It's gonna be it's rated
shenanigans in like some sort of setting.
In all seriousness, okay, it is gonna be rated M. Okay, and
you're gonna drop some pants and see some dino balls.
It's rated M for representations of queer teen life, strong language, mentions of drug and alcohol use, death, and sexuality.
So
it's got, let's see, the popular defined tags for this product include hand drawn, LGBTQ plus, dinosaurs, and dating sim. So
this is definitely a hard pass. This has nothing to do with that, because we just found that part out. It just doesn't.
It's there for anybody to enjoy. Okay.
I want to know about this fucking apocalypse.
You saw it. It was a fucking comet coming through.
Was that in the trailer? Was that in the trailer?
Yeah, like
I missed that. I missed that. Shit. Whatever. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't really miss anything. This is a hard pass.
Yeah, it's just not our type of game.
I don't know what to make of it. It's not.
Really Joe will probably play it for the Indie Shack, but
is it
like I need to do it for the Indie Shack. Secretly, he's 1 o'clock. I need to make sure that Rexar and
fucking Christ.
Tops.
The developer and publisher is called K-Op, and they've only put out one other game. Actually, last month.
Sorry.
It's a short exploration game about poking around a convenience store and finding a gift with the help of its owner. But sometimes the perfect gift finds you.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? 10:50 p.m. My bichette is waiting at home, and I'm determined to bring her something special. It's very French. There's a bunch of French words in here.
Maybe it is from a French
let's just move on from this weird game.
Okay.
Because this is.
I think we dwelled.
Goodbye, Volcano High, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check it out by recommendation of Jose.
No, not by recommendation of me. You're the one who likes the dating sim shit. So.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No,
but we all know it's secretly going to be Joe.
Play those games. Okay.
You didn't do that with me.
Okay. Moving on. We dwelled in that loop of too long.
Bring me flowers. Moving on.
We need to see how this band plays out. I wonder what happens next after the meteor hits. What's gonna happen next?
Joe, spoiler alert, they all get herpes.
Exactly.
At that point, I would want to die. Come on, comment, hit me.
All right, so next one. We've got the next installation of the Oddworld series.
Yep.
Oddworld Soulstorm, which looks like it's not going to be straying much from the traditional Oddworlds that we've seen.
No, it's like going to be
not
like
Stranger's Wrath.
No, nothing like that.
Except we did hear one of them talk, which was really funny.
Yeah, is that one just said, "Holy shit," or something like that?
I don't know why. That was just really funny to me.
It was hilarious.
Oh God.
But it's like the classic ape sort of thing, the gameplay of it. Except there's like a little bit more variety. There's like some sort of railway sort of shooting mini game, I guess, with all the other.
I don't know if it's necessarily a mini game or maybe just part of the game, like a level.
It's like a twisted version of Lemons.
But it's like playing more like a 3D.
It's like you have to rescue your people.
2D sort of gameplay when escaping the train thing, I guess.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of go through here. I'm going to skip over a couple of these. We saw gameplay for Ghostwire Tokyo, which was announced at...
announced like last year, I believe.
That was announced at the Game Awards last year. So
Bethesda's Expo.
Yes, at the Bethesda thing. And it looks good. I think they're going to put a little bit more spit and polish on it.
Yeah.
But it looks like another fast kind of combat game. We saw gameplay for Godfall, which was again announced at the Video Game Awards last year. Looking great. Not sure what to expect from it.
It's playing like Destiny in terms of like a loot sort of grind because Gearbox is making it. They're the people behind Borderlands series making this new IP.
Yeah, Gearbox game with
shooty bang bangs. There's like melee weapons and shields.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see, Joe. You were excited about Solar Ash.
Yep.
Why are you excited about that? Tell us why you're excited about Solar Ash.
Okay, so I was gonna make an Indie Shack sort of thing. My reason of like how I got into indie games was because of the same developers of Heart Machine created Hyper Light Drifter, and I love that game so much. It was very Legend of Zelda-esque with like fast-paced combat with synthwave music and like tone and like all the environments being so colorful. But yeah, check that game out. It's really good. I know it's been like 4 years since it first came out, but it still holds up. I really love that game. And like I said, got me into indie games. But for Solar Ash, this is the same developer behind that game that is more into doing 3D sort of environmental gameplay, and it's living up to my hype for that game, like with fast combat this time around, a little bit of a free flow of movement. That what I can see about this character. I don't know if it's going to be like a spiritual successor to Hyper Light Drifter or a sequel to it. Who knows? But it's like the same sort of aesthetic, but in like a 3D sort of gameplay for what's.
I would say it's probably going to be a sequel simply because of the opening cinematic there, where you drop in to wherever it is you're dropping into, and there's this big entity that
Yeah.
says you've made it. You know, hinting that there was something before this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm like thinking too, that this is very much a spiritual successor, but like very close to the ideas of Hyper Light Drifter in terms of story, being close to it.
I would agree.
It gave off the same vibes for it, and I'm very excited for that game when it comes out.
All right, let's see. So Hitman 3 was announced. That's our next title here.
Yeah,
The
that's really
conclusion of Agent 47
in this trilogy of games.
Yep. And it looks like we're going to be taking place. Some of it will be at least taking place in Dubai. We saw very little gameplay for it.
It'll be in the world's tallest building in Dubai.
If it lives up to the Hitman world, dude, it ought to be another great game. Especially since Hitman 2 did not release that long ago. Like 2018, late 2018, I think.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago
So
when that first came out. Agent 47 probably will return in that game or in any other games.
should try and get Hitman 2 and do some 47-cent videos.
I wouldn't see why not. I could do that.
It requires him to
PC.
open the wall.
To open the what?
My
Open the
wallet's gonna
wallet?
hurt.
Well, I mean, while you've got it open
Wallet.
for all our while you've got it
My
open,
wallet.
That he has for
I'm just
what?
saying, while you're buying PS5s for everybody, you might as well just buy a couple games too.
Oh, my fucking heart. I'm gonna fucking die of a
Oh,
stroke.
please. It won't
I'm
even
gonna
be
die of
dead.
a stroke.
No, you won't.
And
It won't even be a dent. Motherfucker got stacks and it's
these
like,
guys
yeah.
are
You got more money than
are-
probably both of us combined.
no, I am not that richer than you guys. I swear to God.
Yes,
I'm
you
just-
are.
you are.
I am
I don't
just
even-
good with money.
I don't have a
Saving
comma
my
in my
money.
damn
I
thing.
worked
I think I
hard
have-
for it.
I have $8 in my bank account right now, Joe.
I just got paid and it wasn't even that
Jesus.
much.
It's Christ.
Plus, I just ordered a whole bunch of fucking Wendy's.
Yeah, now I want to go get fucking food and I can't because I'm broke. Anyway,
It could give you a
Like-
loan, you know, but
My fucking heart hurts. I'm getting built up cholesterol from stress.
that's
Well,
not how that works.
I know it doesn't. This is so.
stress from
Right.
what?
I'm
No,
getting
okay.
stressed.
To buy the console?
The anticipation of opening his wallet freaks him out.
Okay,
Okay,
you
so
Cash-
the next WTF game that we have is Bug Snacks. What the
I,
fuck is Bug Snacks?
I would be fine with it if you didn't turn what you ate. That's what kind of threw me off.
Yeah,
Like,
you eat some
Really
weird
good.
sort of strawberry. This
You took
character
just-
did.
they're just
and
food.
somehow
as
you're-
anthropomorphic things.
It's sentient. The food, and
The guy's like a
this
nature
person
thing.
has
like,
a
oh,
strawberry hand.
you know,
Oh my god, I want to read.
the beaches and stuff.
Yeah,
Here's a tweet on about this game. Rory Cashin says, seriously, from the entire PS5 reveal lineup, I need to talk about Bug Snacks the most. It begins with the devouring of a happy sentient strawberry and ends with a town burning down because of somebody's weenie hands. It's about body snatching cannibalism.
Yes. yes.
It's like I dropped whatever because of my weenie hands.
I dropped a lamp and
It's an inspiration of the Body Snatchers film. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
I mean, I give it an A for originality.
Oh, it's on the Epic Game Store.
Holy fucking shit. Oh no. I'll have to look into that just to see.
I'm looking at it right
Yeah,
now.
this is-
It doesn't give you any new information.
Is it? It's not released.
So
like that. It's just
no, it's not released. No,
okay.
I mean,
I mean you can't even pre-order it. The features say discover, hunt, and capture all 100 different species of bug snacks using a variety of contraptions and bait. Explore the diverse biomes of Snacktooth Island to track down and reunite the inhabitants of Snacksburg. A lot of creativity going into these names, guys. Follow every lead to learn more about Liz Burt's band of misfits and the mysteries of Snacktooth Island. Stuff your new friends with bug snacks to customize them with countless new looks. Christ.
The town is burning down. Okay. The town is burning down in that game.
It's fucking weird, bro. Like it looks like if Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 met Sesame Street. I think is like what would be going on here. It's yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I like in the picture here, it looks like there's a scorpion that's made out of peaches. And I don't know.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at the stat comparison. Like stat wise, Xbox Series X still has the better stat. I mean, they're pretty much equal for the most part.
Well, they usually are.
Yeah.
Well,
those
you know, all the PlayStation fanboys. This is better.
Those exclusives, though.
All right, hang in there, guys. We've got 2 more games to talk about, and then we can talk shit about PlayStation 5. Actually, we've got 3 games to talk about. Deathloop, Resident Evil 8 Village, and Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Yes.
I like I'm looking forward to playing Deathloop.
We talked about it being like
Bethesda
old time, like late 70s sort of aesthetic.
Yeah, it's got a 70s action movie vibe to it. With the Bethesda powers from what was that game?
Dishonored,
thank you. With like teleportation and shit like that, and the combat seems very much like Dishonored. But basically it's 2 rival assassins stuck in a time loop, and every time you die you start over.
Yep.
So
that cool.
I'm excited for it. It looks like a lot of fun. But this whole time loop thing is becoming a theme in games.
Yeah, with that whole aesthetic going on when restarting more levels, because I don't know.
Yeah, roguelike kind of a thing almost.
Because I don't know, maybe developers don't want to make like more different areas, so it's just like, how about we just make
them harder?
Nice, like environments in the same area, or something like that. Maybe, who knows?
I think what this is setting up, like with these time loop games, what we're setting up is basically speed runs.
Oh yeah, that's what
I think we're going to see a huge number of speed runs. We're going to see speed runs grow in popularity as the games like these continue to come out.
Oh yeah, like something like Dead Cells and the recent game that I played, Hades. Those have like a counter of like
speedruns are already
into this game, so it's just like
but they're going to become more mainstream popular.
No, they're actually pretty popular.
Very popular.
They're actually very popular.
Speed runs of like one of the Legend of Zeldas, like the classic ones.
They're more of the
older games, like Link to the Past.
Even the be able to see speed runs in more current games is what I'm saying. These are kind of setting up for speed runs.
I don't think so. Because
it's not, but it's something.
Because the way that game looked is, even though you have to start over, like in Dead Cells, you have to start over, like I guess knowing stuff, but you don't happen to stuff. to start over. Yeah, you have to start over from scratch, and I can't see that being a speed run because I would just like, okay, now I have to go get this stuff again. And stuff's not going to be in the same
They have like
spot.
some sort of permanent like buffs that you can use for every speed run.
Well, I imagine with Deathloop, obviously you are going to die. You're not going to start from scratch, but it'll be more like a Groundhog Day kind of scenario where you know what's going to happen and you just keep getting further and further until you die. And then you go back with the same abilities and stuff and then continue on.
Possible.
That's probably what they're doing, maybe.
That's why I think that kind of a game specifically could set up for speedruns. Because you're going to get people that learn the rotations, the patrols, and stuff like that. You got to
also remember, modern day games have cinematics and stuff, and not a lot of they want to be not skippable and stuff like that. So that's kind of hinders on a speed run if you run into a 2-minute cutscene or whatever.
Then they might have to stop the timer each and every time.
That's why. But then that wouldn't be a speed run. That would just be I can just see how fast I can. Whereas, you have that's just it's done in.
You're cutting out pretty bad, Jose.
Am I?
Yeah, you were actually, man.
That's your end, not mine.
Both of us hear the same issues of you breaking out.
Joe, you don't count. You break out all the time.
Oh, fuck you.
Anyway, so Deathloop looks good. I'm excited for it. You guys are obviously more excited about Resident Evil 8 than I am. So let's talk about what happened in the trailer there.
Yes, Ketchup makes an appearance in Resident Evil 8 Village.
Well, like I had shared you, it's a direct to 7. Whatever, I guess the events happened in 7 transpired.
I think you play as the same character again, Ethan, this time around again.
It's possible, but who knows?
But you're in this rural town in Europe, I guess, and the virus is going full on werewolf, I would say. There was like a werewolf sort of guy that was like running around killing people, and there was like some satanic cult crap that was like happening in that town as well. So it's like a change of aesthetic this time around again, which coming into like Resident Evil, it's just like I'm glad that they're changing up aesthetic wise, because having too many zombies is zombies are cool and all that, but it's just like the same thing over and over again, especially when it had something to do with like Resident Evil 6, and that was a freaking dumpster fire of a game. But when 7 happened, having like the whole being in the South with like the Baker family having some sort of different virus in them, but we didn't know like what kind of virus this was. They were just like test subjects playing the aesthetic of like hillbilly like killers sort of thing going on in that sort of horror field.
So according to the Resident Evil website for this game, the blurb is that years after the tragic events of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Ethan Winters has started over with his wife, Maya, finally living in peace and putting their past behind them. However, Chris Redfield, the legendary hero from previous Resident Evil games, suddenly disrupts their life, throwing a devastated Ethan into a new and twisted nightmare in search of answers.
Yep. Yeah.
Apparently, the next update we get on this game will be in August.
Yeah, Redfield is going really edgy, just going on edge sort of feel, because he's like throwing in random people that they even had nothing to do with this situation to come back into another adventure in the Resident Evil universe.
I do have an image here that ties in Umbrella Corp.
That doesn't.
I mean, it's not surprising, but these are all everything in this game seems old, much older than normal. You know,
It probably goes back to.
Well, they're playing off in the sort of lines of like, in like Resident Evil 4, you were playing in like some sort of different part of the world with like in a village in that sort of regard. I think that's like an inspiration of why they're going to this sort of different area with a village aesthetic to it, just to bring in that sort of magic back. Even though the other rumor is that the next Resident Evil remake is going to be 4 as well, but whatever. Yeah, I'm digging 8 aesthetically, like having all these like werewolves and all this culty stuff that's going around it. I'm into it. I'm liking it.
It looks good. I think it's going to be a good follow up to another installment in the Resident Evil series. So we had two other games. We had Pragmata, and there was Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. Pragmata isn't supposed to come out until 2022, so I'm not super worried about talking about that.
And it's a Capcom game, so it's.
Is it Capcom?
Mm-hmm.
Played like some sort of space.
There goes fact check Jim.
With like some AI. Oh my god! Yeah, what if it's Earthward Jim inside the helmet?
That'd be great. Everyone just not Capcom.
God, if that happens, that's how Earthward Jim comes back to life.
I'm trying to see if there's any
good
like
he's supposed to be
info on this.
It's like you're playing in some sort of holographic Earth. It's like all simulation, and in the end, you're just warped to the moon, I guess. Just seeing a holographic Earth.
It's a simulation within a simulation.
Double Matrix stuff happening.
No, Rick and Morty. Cool.
There's so many simulations going on.
So apparently Polygon translated that differently than we did. The trailer for Pragmata. They said that the spaceship or the space station fell out of orbit and it threw the man and child onto the moon. Does Polygon realize how far that is?
First of all, that didn't look like a space station.
That fucking thing definitely broke
through
the fucking world, and the sky was falling.
Yeah.
For God's sakes.
Get your shit together.
Fucking Polygon. Jesus Christ.
I mean, nobody knows what's going on in that game. And we're having like our own different hypothetical situation going on.
I'm like watching the trailer to confirm that I'm not a fucking psycho in this. But that
no, you're not, because we all saw everything fall, and unless the moon and the earth are now like this.
No, but they're not, because the final scene shows you how far away the earth is from the moon.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, the fucking sky glitches out.
Yeah, it was like a
at it right now. Definitely a fucking simulation. Yeah. Yeah, no, that. And then the gravity is, as soon as it breaks through the sky, gravity goes ski-wampus and everything flies off the street. So they're definitely not getting flung from Earth to the fucking moon, because that, I mean, from
we're doing this right now.
Fucking Polygon, 238,900 miles.
You would just be floating there for
they're not getting flung from Earth that far.
Months.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, man.
Sorry, that triggered me a little.
We
bit.
don't know what's going on in Pragmata. It just looks cool.
It does look interesting. But I think there's some kind of simulation on the moon going on.
Something.
Run by Earthward Jim.
Yeah, totally.
Secretly, it's a Hideo Kojima project.
It looks like it could be, but
I know, right? Because of like visual aesthetic. That's where I just think like Hideo Kojima did a thing.
that means he would have to be.
Sorry, I'm just looking at some other stuff here. Okay. Anyway, so then last game we've got before we talk about the PS5 is Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West.
Yes.
I haven't played Zero Dawn. I'm planning to when it comes to PC.
Same here.
And I didn't really know anything about Horizon Zero Dawn either. So it's interesting because I'm talking with you guys, I found out that it's basically based on, a civilization post-apocalypse where basically humanity is starting over.
I think they're like in the 3000s or something.
Yeah.
And like the machines have become animalistic form, and they're like, they're the dominant.
Well, because there's
species.
like actual animals, and then there's like mechanical animals. From what we can tell.
Yes.
So, and this installment of the game is where they go west, seemingly to America, because we saw the Golden Gate Bridge, amongst other things in the trailer. I don't know. I think I'm excited to play Zero Dawn, the first one, and then I'm excited to see this one because they all looked amazing. I think PS5, PlayStation just knocked this whole thing out of the park.
Yeah, they did it.
I don't think we came away from Xbox this impressed.
Not really. Not really at all.
No.
That.
Yeah, but Xbox didn't have their first. Like I was reading some comments, they didn't have the first party stuff out.
They didn't give me more Halo Infinite, and I know it's going to be coming out like
August
in holiday 2020, but it's like still they could have given us.
I think they're supposed to have their event next month in July or something.
Yeah, like July. That's what they're going to be doing. But I'm just like saying, like before, like after the Game Awards trailer when that came out, but like during this one event that they had like last month, they could have given us
something.
A little bit of progress with that instead of just having mostly third-party titles that did not even show gameplay. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
But Joe's not mad.
Kind of am, but I'm just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Jesus Christ.
We'll wait and see.
But yeah, the PS5. That design though,
fuck, bro.
Those Orbeez that you put in the gasoline by trying to test that out. That's what made that. That made the PS5, and it's on fucking fire.
The PS5 does look great,
but it can be put on its.
You were cutting out again.
The PS5 can what?
Be put on its side.
Oh, okay.
I think that's like the only way to do that now.
No, I mean they had it in its
not standing up.
Well, that's because they were doing like a dynamic look to it, just looking all around at the edges, just being all sexy as fuck.
I mean, it had a stand, so I'm sure it's designed to be laid down or stood up. They said the same thing about the Series X. Is people were like, well, what am I going to do if it can't be laid on its side? But it can't, so everybody's fine.
Yeah. And there's going to be 2 different versions of this PS5.
Yeah,
there's going to be the disc one or the all digital version of it. So, yeah. they're going to be coming out with some add-ons for it, like got the headsets, the other controllers, a remote control for like
They're doing a camera
watching.
too.
And yes, even the camera.
They always had a camera there.
Not
Well, I think
Yes.
PlayStation Move
From
kind
PlayStation
of
2 on, they always had a camera. It was the iToy.
hmm.
Do they still do PlayStation Move?
They use it for the VR.
I think they still do that in VR.
For the VR, yeah, they did.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't keep tabs on PlayStation as tightly as I should.
You need to keep tabs
Or
on.
they're like doing like an Iron Man game, of all things,
Yeah.
with
I think there was a trailer that came out for that recently.
and like a gameplay sort of demo reveal sort of thing with that.
Cool. Excuse me. Yeah, I just, all in all, I give PlayStation a 10 on this reveal.
10 out of 10.
They did a really good job with everything. The games look fantastic.
Even with the trolling of Grand Theft Auto 6.
That was so goddamn.
Can I see Rockstar? You know everybody. Oh, it's like a
GTA 6 confirmed for PS5. That's like the title of this. Clickbaity.
Oh my goodness. I mean, technically, yeah, GTA 6 will probably come out on next gen consoles, but
well, they said
maybe it's gonna take like years since it's gonna. They're gonna do that.
The life cycle of a console is about 10 years.
Well, not for like developers. It's kind of like different if they want to make a game.
Well,
out
you
of,
figure
like,
they're finished with Red Dead, and now they're probably going to focus everybody. Damn, cheers. But speaking of cheers, I need to move to the bathroom, so let's wrap this up.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us today, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed this quick wrap up of the PlayStation conference. If you are interested in any of the stuff we talked about, go check out the trailers. Hang out with us in Discord. And be sure to come by and ask us about, if I can open the bag, these things. Come and ask us about our brand new keychains, which we're going to be giving and selling to everybody. So,
yes,
reasonable price. We're very excited about these. These are like
only $9.99.
$9.99. Yeah.
Stop taking the stickers off of them.
Yeah, I should stop doing that.
yes. Let the people start touching them.
Yeah, no, we're very excited about these. These are the first thing that we're doing for merch for PermaGlitched. If these go well, we'll order more. It was kind of a impulse thing that we did because there was a good sale on them. So yeah,
sale.
Check us out. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube or wherever you're watching or listening to us. Leave us a review. Tell your friends about us, and we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Laters. My wallet. It's gonna hurt.